All right, guys, here we are warming up for our next race. But I need to take the time to tell you the streak is over. After 67 straight days of competition, a little over 2 months, I was not in a race yesterday. And the funny thing is that I missed the racing not because of injury or illness or pain or problem, but because life outside of Zwift. So I missed the race yesterday. The streak has been broken after 2 months of everyday racing, and it's very bittersweet. I feel great about the fact that I was able to be competitive day in and day out for as many days as I was. Now, could it have gone on for longer? Yeah, absolutely. Does it matter that it didn't? Nope, absolutely not. Doesn't matter. It was a fun streak, it was enjoyable, it was a different challenge, and now I have a bar set. 67 straight days. Today marks day one. Maybe we'll get 1 day of the next streak, or 20 days, or 100, who knows? But the point is that I enjoyed the challenge. It was unconventional. It's not considered the smartest way to train. No days off is not the best way to be treating your body. And I found that out the hard way multiple times in this adventure. There were many days where it was questionable as to whether or not I was going to get on the bike and be able to perform. But I can tell you, I regret 0 of the days that I sent it anyway. And there were some dark, dark days in this streak where I was thinking to myself, man, this is just a lot. This is a lot, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to perform. If I had listened, and this is a big lesson here, if I had listened to those voices before warming up, before starting the race, and decided not to race, I think then I would have regretted it. Because even in the days that I didn't feel great, even the days I felt drained and I felt tired, it was all about finding a way through. And so it was very rewarding in the mental sense, in that by and large, how I felt before I started a race was not indicative of whether or not that race was going to go well. So the idea was to improve general race readiness, improve fitness, improve FTP, improve climbing and sprinting, and all of those things improved in this length of time. Could they have improved faster with structured training? Perhaps. Maybe I'll do another 2-month series where it's very structured training in the future. That might be interesting. But what was really interesting to me here is once this streak started, was just keep going. Just keep moving forward. And to see what I could do mind-wise, mentality-wise throughout this process. And it's been a great, great exploration into mindset and mentality throughout this process. Now, there were no specific races I was getting ready for. There were races that I knew would be tougher than others, like the Tinies every weekend, or any of the Trilogy series, or any of these key races, the Monday race at that 11 a.m. Central time slot. I knew those would be tough races, but I didn't target them. I didn't prep for them. But I am in a spot now where I feel like on any given day, I can make it through with the top guys. And I think that's really important, especially in the category that I'm in, which is the advanced cat. And I'm an A rider, and there's lots of A+ riders, and the very best Zwifters exist in this category. To know that I can show up and hang on any given day of the week is a great benefit to what just happened with the 67 straight days of racing. So that was awesome. And again, if I were prepping for a race or a ride, either in Zwift or out in the real world, this is not the way to go about it. It's not. But from just a toughness standpoint, from just a general readiness standpoint, and most importantly for me, from a scratch that competitive itch and have fun standpoint, this was awesome. This was awesome. So we have gone one day without Zwift in the last 2 months. And I'm right back on it today. So we'll kind of see what happens from here. I know that I'm gonna wanna be competitive on the daily. I know I'm gonna wanna race as much as possible. And I still don't have a specific race or event that I'm preparing for. So I could see myself kind of falling right back in to this daily pattern of send it. Just get up, get ready, send it, recover, rinse and repeat. So stay tuned for that. But the biggest takeaway for me has just been in doing this and posting it online for you guys to watch on YouTube. I am very humbled by the support of the Zwift community. I'm humbled by the interest of this pursuit by the Zwift community. And it has been so cool to be able to interact with everybody and to share my journey with more people and to hear about other people's journeys and to learn about their set of goals, whatever their parameters are. For some of you, it's weight loss. For some of you, it is FTP increase. For others, it's coming up to the next category. For others, it's GC and Zwift unlocked. For others, it is general fitness. And everybody's got these different goals, but what a cool platform that everybody can engage in and decide how they want to paint on the canvas. And what an even better platform where everybody, irrespective of their own personal journeys, is showing great interest in other people's journeys. And for me, that's just awesome. So as I tell you guys now and over and again, I cannot thank you enough for watching these videos. I can't thank you enough for commenting on these videos. You know, I have been inspired by you guys. I have been humbled by some of your comments. Some of you have been critical in all the right ways and made me really evaluate the way that I'm riding. I've learned so much from you guys. There's so much information out there. It is so hard to learn everything about Zwift. And yet, on the daily in the comments, people are offering advice or insight or fact that I did not know before. And it's really cool to have access to that. And that sort of information is gravitating towards my pursuit. That's awesome. Knowledge is power, knowledge is speed. And so thank you guys for providing me with the knowledge in the areas that I have knowledge gaps. It's been very, very useful. There's practical application to everything that you guys provide me with. So yes, this has been a very personal journey. It's not over yet. I mean, I missed one day, but the point is the streak's over. And that was a very personal journey, but I am so very appreciative of all of you who have decided to share in it, all of you who have decided to contribute to it. As I tell you guys every day, part of the big motivation was knowing that anyone at all was watching these videos. So, you know, today's a new day, right? And this is day one of whatever comes next. So I've got a little less than 20 minutes before my race starts. I'm gonna continue to warm up and get ready for the DZR after party series. So I believe this race is called something like From Green to Screen. Brand new, never ridden it before, part of the New York City expansion. I think I've ridden all the roads between Spinfinity and the Greenway. I think I've ridden all of the roads, but not attached in the manner that they're attached in From Green to Screen. Or I'm probably butchering the name. Guys, give me just a second. Let's pull that up. And it is called Green to Screen. I got it right. And it's an after party, so it's going to end with a climb. I believe the loop itself is only 28 kilometers. The distance for the race today is 38. So stay tuned for that. That video will be out tomorrow, and you'll be able to see Green to Screen. I'm not sure anybody else has, or very few people have ridden that course, and there are probably very few, if any, videos on YouTube. So hopefully you guys will see that one. But anyways, going back to the point at hand. And yes, guys, I have been noticing all these jack-o'-lanterns. I just haven't mentioned it yet. But that's a cool little Halloween addition to Zwift right now. All of these jack-o'-lanterns. And here they come on the right-hand side, feeling festive. But again, guys, streak's over. And I'm kind of left with like, so what? It's not a problem. It is not a problem. Perhaps I will be able to outdo that streak in the near future. And even if I don't, oh well. Feeling good about where we're at. Feeling good today about being back on the bike. And so I'm just going to continue to warm up for the next race. And I'll leave you guys to it, whatever it is that you're doing with your day. But thank you for any and all time that you guys spend with me. Stay tuned for that race video tomorrow. Would love if you guys in the comments let me know what you thought about my 67-day journey and what some of you have seen since it started. Be interesting to know if you guys have seen any developments in me or changes in me, additions or subtractions, whatever it is that you've seen. But I would appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to keep spinning up these legs to get ready for racing. So, for now, that's all from me.